Talk to me about the boxing scene in Glasgow.
Boxing scene in Glasgow, it's getting a lot bigger. It's starting to come back again. Boxing used to be very, very popular and it kind of died down, but that man right there, who wanted to turn around, Sam Kynoch, he's bringing it back in Scotland.
Bringing it back? So explain to me the process of bringing back boxing in Glasgow.
It's just it's kind of multifactorial. We've got more regular promotions, so I'm doing 13 events in Glasgow myself, all throughout Scotland, not just Glasgow, and then getting on proper fights, so Scottish boxers boxing one another and just getting the public back involved really, and guys like Jay obviously boxing over here really helps elevate the status of Scottish boxing.
What weight classes are popular in Glasgow? Like in US right now, where a lot of welterweights, middleweights, the heavyweight division is becoming very popular here. What's popular in Glasgow?
Really, Scottish boxing is really sparse in terms of heavyweight, so Jay's kind of going to struggle for all Scottish opposition. It's primarily sort of light welter is kind of where it's at, you know, and that's where kind of the most competitive action is in Scotland. So there's some really, really good fighters in those divisions, and super middleweight as well actually. So yeah, it's getting better. Every division's getting busier, and the boxers are now the promoters are working together more. And as I say, I'm doing so many events that guys are boxing each other, so the standard's really improving.
How's the amateur scene in Glasgow?
It's good, yeah, it's good. And obviously the Commonwealth Games are coming up, so the National Amateur Championships are taking place now. Commonwealth Games coming up, which is a big international tournament. So yeah, with the young boxer just won the World Amateur Championships, first ever Scottish boxer to win the World Amateurs, Willie Hutchison, which is a great achievement. So yeah, just a sign of the times that Scotland's really improving on the amateur scene as well.
How was your amateur career coming up?
My amateur career was quite short. I didn't really fit into that typical amateur style. I'm more of a kind of fighter, brawler, kind of fighting style. So, but I had a few unlicensed fights, and that's where I kind of developed there. So,
unlicensed fights?
Yeah,
explain that to me. That sounds interesting.
It sounds interesting. So,
like bare knuckle?
No, not bare knuckle. But it wasn't as bad as that. No, kind of white collar fights, exhibitions. So it's not amateur, it's not professional. It's kind of somewhere in between.